for the upcoming days, right? Reserve Bank of Australia Governor Stevens will speak tonight in the upcoming Asian session. It has the tendency to be a hawk, right? We have seen Australia cut rate twice this year, and in general, we have uh, the idea that that's not the end of the rate hikes, but still, I would expect Stevens to be a bit more hawkish, considering things are not doing so bad in Australia, and the only problem seems to be inflation these days, right? Alongside, after Stevens, and the next really interesting event will be the Bank of New Zealand, expected to cut rates following Australia. They have hold on, but they can't anymore. But of course, this is not going to affect much European currencies, but indeed will wait on the antipodian ones. So the Asian session from promised to be much more interesting than the upcoming Asian sessions that the European American ones. As you can see, the calendar is pretty much empty in Europe and in the US. Nothing really relevant. On Thursday, we have some minor readings in Europe coming from Italy and France, but honestly, this is hardly able to move the market. Same goes for the US. I believe that in here the most interesting um, reading will be the initial and continued jobless claims. And this is not a big market mover, right? So down to Friday, I do believe that it could be a bit more interesting with Chinese data and inflation in Germany. I would think checking the forecast, we're not expecting big changes in the year. And the fact is that unless we have a couple of months of readings above 1.0 or 1 point something in Europe, in the Euro area, in the UK, in the US, inflation won't be enough to trigger real rallies across the board. The next relevant figure will be GDP in the Eurozone, right? It's for the second quarter. It will have a bit of a data coming from the UK, but ever since UK is leaving uh, the euro area, I don't know what we are going to see in here from now on. A big market mover, probably a big disappointment, will probably put the euro on the 110, okay? And I do believe that the start of the week will be indeed retail sales in the US, expected on Friday. Sorry. As you can see, we are expecting a modest advance during July below previous month readings, but not negative. Of course, as usual, this is the market will react according to the result of these numbers, right? If we have a positive surprise following the negative surprise coming from Europe and the UK, then this probably will fuel further the dollar's rally. I won't be paying too much attention to the consumer sentiment index. It has not been as big a market mover as it was lately, right? Previously, I mean. And inflation at producers' levels, I'm neither expecting that to be a big influence during the upcoming sessions.